So hello everyone and I welcome you all to APJ Academy. Today we are going to start Capacitor. Capacitor, a device which stores energy and helps you to get a smooth flow of charges. बहुत ही यूजफुल डिवाइस है जो हमें हेल्प करता है कि भैया एक स्मूथ फ्लो हमारे पास रहे. इट्स लाइक अ पावर पैक which stores some energy and gives you whenever you want. So it maintains a flow of charge. So what is usually a capacitor? Capacitor, if you see in your electronics items, you will see these types of capacitors. There can be multiple types of capacitor, but the basics about capacitor is that there must be one or two conductors, and we basically wants to store some charges, right? So here you are seeing that there is one battery, and this is the positive terminal of the battery, right? This is positive terminal, this is negative terminal. और जैसे ही हम की को ऑन करते हैं, whenever you are switching it on, what happens? The positive charge will get accumulated on one of the plate of the capacitor, and the negative charge accumulates on the other side, and we are basically storing this charge. This positive charge is not going to the next side. ये यहां से पॉजिटिव चार्ज दूसरी नेगेटिव साइड की तरफ नहीं जा रहा है, ये सिर्फ वहां पर रुका हुआ है. Basically what we are doing is we are transferring the electrical phenomena, we are transferring the electrical field, we are creating the electrical field, and due to that electrical field हम कई सारे काम यहां पर परफॉर्म करेंगे. We are going to perform multiple functions using this capacitor, and that I'll tell you. First of all, in capacitor we must have two conductors. We must have two conductors. Even if we have one conductor, we can assume that the other conductor is placed at the infinity. I'll tell you that is the special case. So you must have two conductors, and assume that we are having two conductors. The shape may be any shape we can take. The area of this is A, area of this is A, and they are separated by a distance of D. Now, if we connect any of these plates with the battery or with any charge, and if I'll assume that positive charge comes here, the negative charge due to induction 100% will come on this, because both of these are conductors, right? So now this plate is having charge Q, positive Q, and this plate is having minus Q, right? And there will be one electrical field generated from this plate to this plate. There will be electrical field, and whenever there is electric field, there is potential, right? We know that potential is equals to electric field into distance. So potential must be there. We know that the distance between these two plates are D, so potential is also there. And you know that if you are having one charge, if I'll assume that I am having a charge Q, a positive charge Q, and if I'll bring one negative charge in front of it, the potential gets decreased. The potential gets decreased. So if I am placing the other two charges, if I am placing two positive plates, one is positive charge, other one is negative charge, then actually the potential is decreasing, and due to that I can store large amount of charge. I hope that you are getting it. हम चार्जेस को और ज्यादा रख सकते हैं, और उसी को हम जाके क्या करेंगे, स्टोर यहां पर करेंगे. सो दिस इज बेसिकली एन अरेंजमेंट ऑफ कैपेसिटर. तो हमारे पास दो प्लेट्स होनी चाहिए, एंड अगर आप ये मान के चलें दूसरी प्लेट हमारे पास अगर नहीं है, तो हम मान के चलेंगे कि इन्फिनिटी पे हमारे पास आएगी. ठीक है, अब देखिए, मैं ये कह सकता हूं कि मैं जितना चार्ज को इंक्रीज करूंगा उतना मेरे पास क्या होगी, पोटेंशियल भी इंक्रीज होगी. तो यानी कि Q इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू मेरे पास क्या है, V, and I can substitute it with Q is equals to CV. There is one constant C. C is the capacitance. So C is equals to Q by V. तो C जो हमारे पास है कैपेसिटेंस, यानी कितनी कैपेसिटी है, वो हमारे पास कितना आ जाएगा, Q by V. It's like a water tank. Imagine you are having a water tank, like you can say, like मेरे पास ये वाटर बोतल है, ठीक है, मैंने मान लिया कि इसके अंदर एक ये मेरे पास कंटेनर है, बट जो अमाउंट इसके अंदर है दैट इज सम लिक्विड, राइट? तो कंटेनर कितना बड़ा मैं कंटेनर ले लूं, कितना बड़ा भी ले सकते हैं, ये है मेरे पास, और बड़ा हो सकता है, बट जो उसके अंदर अमाउंट है, जो उसके अंदर लिक्विड है या उसके अंदर जो कंटेंट है, ये तो उसकी क्वांटिटी पे डिपेंड नहीं कर रहा ना कि क्या है, वो तो मेरी मर्जी है मैं कितना डाल रहा हूं, वो तो हमारी मर्जी है कि हम उसको किसी बैटरी के साथ लगा रहे हैं कि नहीं लगा रहे हैं, ठीक है। तो वो चीज यहां पर रहती है, हम जैसी ज्यादा बैटरी लगाएंगे तो ज्यादा चार्ज आ जाएगा, छोटी कम कम बैटरी लगाएंगे तो कम चार्ज आएगा, बट एक कैपेसिटी, मैक्सिमम कैपेसिटी उसकी डिफाइन हो जाती है सी से। तो सी इज इक्वल टू हमारे पास क्यू बाई वी होता है, और हर एक मटेरियल की अपनी एक स्ट्रेंथ होती है जिससे ज्यादा हम चार्ज बढ़ा नहीं सकते हैं। तो यहीं से मैं कंटिन्यू करूंगा। अभी आपको पता लगा कि कैपेसिटर असली में कैसे दिखते हैं, सो दीज आर द एक्चुअल पिक्चर्स ऑफ कैपेसिटर्स दैट यू माइट गेट इन योर इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स सर्किट्स, राइट। एंड कैपेसिटर इज बेसिकली a device that stores electric energy, right? This stores basically the electric energy, or I can say that it stores charge. Both of these are same. So this is a device which stores electrical energy in a form of charges, and the relation between them is Q is equals to CV. C is the capacitance, right? You can imagine this capacitance, or you can compare this capacitance with water tank, right? It do not depends upon Q and V. It do not depend upon Q and V. This is constant, right? Let's move. And in today's class, basically हम इसी को डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे। आज की इस क्लास में हमें इसी को डिटेल में पढ़ना है, तो don't skip, watch the complete lecture. We are here with the best JEE faculty on APJ Academy. तो आपको सारी की सारी तैयारी हम यहां पर करवाएंगे, और एक आई एम वेरी हैप्पी to make an announcement that APJ Academy has launched its full year course for you all guys. And what is the quality of this course? That you are getting complete study material in the PDF format, as well as you are getting the test series. 25 major test series are there, and as per the NTA modules we are providing you the test series, and even the module tests are there. Query solving sessions are there. We believe that each child is unique, and when each child is unique, their doubts are unique. So we are providing you personal doubt clearing sessions through your mentor. You can have a Google Meet, and there they will resolve your doubts immediately. Also, we are providing you a lesson plan, quick revision plans. There will be more than 20 lectures provided to you every month, and the assignments, we are providing you assignments after every class. So if you haven't joined us, please do join our Telegram channel so that you won't miss our updates, and you can see that how we are going on. And currently a very good discount is going on, enormous discount I can say, that you can now access our course at rupees 490 only, which was earlier at rupees 3990. So the course which was selling at 3990, which was the best selling course, is now available only for 490. This is because you want, right? Let's move. And if you do not know me, then a small introduction about me, that my name is Manoj Kumar. I am physics faculty on APJ Academy, and you can send me text message on Manoj Sir JEE, Manoj Sir Ji, okay? So if you have any doubt regarding your JEE preparation, you can message me on this Telegram. Let's start. So sir, you told us that capacitance is like a capacity of the capacitor, that how much charge they can store. This is what I said you. This is like a capacity of a capacitor, that how much charge it can store, and you can compare this with the water tank. Now we have to find out the capacitance in different scenarios, and there was one question in JEE 2020 mains. Question level was very good. I can say that the question level was of advanced, and it was come in JEE mains. What happened, that the plates were displaced, and you have to calculate that what is the capacitance there due to that arrangement. So you must know that. So before going into that, you must know that what are the steps to find the capacitance. So I am writing here the steps, because you must know the definition, you must know the derivation as well. Even if those derivations are not important for your JEE mains, but for your advanced, these derivations are very much important. And for some questions in your JEE mains, derivations are still important, because tricks can trick you anytime, but the concept which you learn through deriving the equations will remain forever with you, right? So I want that you please listen me and keep a note that how I am deriving these quantities, because if you follow me, then I can ensure that you will prove to be a very good IITian. Let's see what are the steps which we will be following, and I'll use white markers so that it will have a better visibility to you. Step 1 is finding a charge on the plate, finding a charge on one plate of the capacitor. So first thing is that you have to find the positive charge or the negative charge on the one plate of the capacitor, and next thing is finding the electrical field. Finding the electric field. The third step is finding the potential. Finding the potential. The fourth point is finding C, and C is equals to Q by V. This is from part 1, step 1 I can say, and this is from step 3. And finding the potential is very easy, because this is V is equals to ED, we already know. And now we will find out the capacitance due to a parallel plate capacitor, right? First we will do for the parallel plate capacitor, then we will go for the spherical capacitor, then we will go for the previous year questions which was asked in JEE 2020, right? The question was very good. So now let's assume that we are having a parallel plates. I am taking these plates as rectangles, but you can solve this question by taking it with any shape. You can also take these as circles. The answer will remain same. So I'm assuming that this is having area A, this is also having area A. I am taking symmetric. Keep my derivation very simple. This is a distance D between them. Now I know that the charges on the plate. First thing what I have to find out is the charges on the plate, and I assume that this plate is positively charged and this plate is negatively charged. Then this charge will be plus Q, this charge will be minus of Q, right? Now we know first one, we know that sigma means surface charge density sigma is equals to Q by A, right? Then Q is equals to sigma A. This is my equation number 1. Now we are done with that. We have find out, this is my step 1. I find out the charge on the plate. This is done. Now what I have to do is I have to find out the electric field between the plates. If you go here, we know that the electric field due to the plates will be sigma upon 2 epsilon naught, right? The electric field here will be 0, electric field here will be 0. Why 0? Because the electric field due to the positive charge will be on this side, the electric field due to the negative charge will be in this side, and they both cancel out each other, right? But here the electric field will be in the same direction, so I can find out that the electric field is equals to sigma upon 2 epsilon naught plus sigma upon 2 epsilon naught This is due to the positive plate, this is due to the negative plate. Both of them are going in the same direction, so I can write this, right? So if I'll add them up, I'll get sigma upon epsilon naught. This is my second step. Now I have to find out the potential. I have to find out the potential. So if I'm finding the potential, V is equals to ED. This is sigma d by epsilon naught, right? So this is the potential. Because we know that V is equals to ED, then I can easily say that potential is equals to sigma d upon epsilon naught. Now we are done. We are done by we just now have to do is C is equals to Q by V, right? Q we have already find out in step 1. So this is the capacitance due to a parallel plate capacitor. We are finding out the formula, we are deriving the formula, and I gave you a very good concise steps. I told you that these are the things which we will be doing. No matter whatever questions you are solving, no matter that whether you are solving it for the spherical capacitor or you are solving it for the parallel capacitor, you have to do this thing only. So C is equals to Q by V, and I can say that if C is equals to Q by V, Q is equals to sigma A and V is equals to sigma D epsilon naught. I can cut this down. So C is equals to epsilon naught A by D. So C is equals to epsilon naught A by D. And this is a very important formula. You must remember this formula. And other than that, sir, why you are excited? Because we are completely done. Other than that, you have to remember this formula, right? Q is equals to CV. This is very important for you. And please take a screenshot of this. These are the steps which you must follow. And no matter whatever the configuration we will be using this thing only. So on APJ Academy, you are getting a quality education at a very affordable price. At rupees 490 only, we are providing the course, right? So if you or your any friend wants a dedicated coaching, they are not able to cope up with the ultimate giants, then they can come to us and experience the difference what we are providing to you. Please note down this thing. Please note down this thing. If you are done, then we are moving forward. We are moving forward now also, but before that, we are going to solve one question, then we will move forward, right? So here's one question for you. As per the question, a parallel plate capacitor has an area. So area is given to us and the separation between the plates is given to us 1 millimeter. Okay. And what is the potential difference will be developed if a charge of 1 nanocoulomb? So, okay. So we know that Q is equals to CV, right? And V is equals to Q by C. And C is equals to epsilon naught A by D. So this is basically what I have to find out. Now, every value is given to me. 1 nanocoulomb, I can keep this as 1 into 10 to the power of minus 9 coulomb. The distance is 1 millimeter. I can say that this is 10 to the power of minus 3. Epsilon is 8.854 into 10 to the power of minus 12. And area is 200 centimeters square, and you have to change that into meter square, 10 to the power of minus. So this is basically a capacitance that you will get after solving, right? So this is the potential what you will get. And now in the next step, they are asking that if the plate separation is now increased to 2 mm, what will be the new potential? So whatever the potential you are getting here, you just have to multiply this, because we are increasing this. So when we are increasing the difference between the plates, then the potential will definitely increase, right? So we can solve this question. You can say that 10 to the power minus 12, and this is, I can cut this Okay, this will be 10 to the power of 2, 2 into 8.854. Fifty divided by 8.854. Solve this. Solve this question. What you will get? I have calculator with me. So 50 divided by 8.854, it will come out 5.64. Okay, 5.64. Fine. So this is the potential which you will get. And when you, this is the first question, and when you increase the distance, when you increase the distance, then potential is equals to 11.28. Please note down. The question is very important if you want to clarify your concepts, right? Let's move forward. Please note down. Let's move forward. Now, if you really want to crack the toughest exam in India, which is NEET, which is JEE, then you must join these Telegram group, ALT JEE, ALT NEET. ALT JEE for the JEE exam and ALT NEET is for the NEET exam. Here you will get the PDF materials which we are sharing with our students. Second thing, you are also getting the free classes, the announcements, the discounts and prices you are getting. And what you have to do is just you have to scan this, or you can download the Telegram app and just search, go there in the search bar on Telegram app and just search for ALT JEE and ALT NEET. There you will get information. And if you haven't subscribed this YouTube channel, please subscribe this YouTube channel, because on this YouTube channel we are providing you quality education, and with that also we are providing you the previous year questions. So if you want to get a good rank in your JEE attempt, then please join this subscribe. Let's move to the next part. So now we will be finding capacitance when there is dielectric. So I am finding the capacitance with dielectric. Okay, so let's see. Now assume that we are having a parallel plates, and we know that the capacitance due to this plate, due to this arrangement, the arrangement like this, the distance between them is D, the area is A, then I can say that the capacitance is epsilon naught A by D. This is my capacitance, right? That the capacitance is epsilon naught A by D. Now what will happen if you insert a dielectric? What will happen if you insert a dielectric? What is dielectric, sir? Dielectric is basically an insulator where charges are at rest, or you can say that polarized, insulator is Electric. What is polarized insulator? I can say that polarized insulator is the insulator where the charges are there. Positive and negative charges will get induced, but these charges will remain there stationary. They can only create an electric field, but they can never create an current. They will never create a current, but they can create an electric field, right? So this is basically an dielectric. Shall we move? Right? Now, what happens when you are placing a dielectric and the dielectric thickness, the dielectric thickness is D only, you are completely filling that part. So the new capacitance what you will get is C is equals to K times of epsilon naught A by D. So I can write this, that C dash will be equals to K C naught. Why? Why this is happening? Because we know that the electric field will get reduced, and when electric field get reduced, potential will get reduced, and when potential get reduced, you know that C is equals to Q by V, and when potential get reduced, that term will come in the numerator part, right? That is why this is happening. So please take a note of this, and now we will do it for when the thickness. Now we will do for a condition where the distance between the plates and the thickness which we are inserting is not equal, and this is the case which might you get in your exam, because these formulas are very simple, and these formulas are for school students who has to give class 11th and class 12th. But now if you are preparing for JEE, what you have to do is you have to do questions at the next level. So shall we go? Shall we? Yes sir, yes sir, please, please sir. Yeah. Capacitance. Assume here we are having two plates of capacitor. They are separated by a distance d, and now what I am doing is I am placing a dielectric slab. What I am doing is I am placing a dielectric slab of thickness t. मैंने यहाँ पर थिकनेस T की एक डाइलेक्ट्रिक स्लैब इसके अंदर डाल दिया है, ठीक है? द थिकनेस ऑफ द स्लैब इज T, and now you have to calculate the capacitance. So what will happen? This is the positive charge, this is the negative charge. So first one is finding the charge, right? Finding the charge, and the charge is equals to sigma. Mark this one. The charge is equals to sigma A, and mark this one. Now for second thing, what you have to do for second? Now we have to find out the electric field. Now, but here the electric field, there are two electric fields, right? Electric field in air will be sigma upon epsilon naught, and electric field in dielectric, that will be sigma upon K epsilon naught. How many of you understand this? Because the force get reduced when we are placing a dielectric, so force and electric fields are proportional to each other. The electric field will get changed, isn't it? And now if you have to find out, this is the first step, step 1, what I was doing there. This is the step 2, finding the electric field, and this is the step 3. Step 3 is what? Please do let me know that what is the step 3. Arey sir, step 3 is potential. You have to find out the potential. And what is the formula for potential? Formula for potential, V is equals to ED. That is what you have to place. So V is equals to ED is the potential, and here we have to place very cautiously that what is the distance what we have to use it for the air and what distance we have to use it for the dielectric, because electric field we already have, right? I am changing the color for you. Next, V net, I am saying that E air, and what is the distance here for the air? If I'll keep this charge, if I'll keep this dielectric slab here, then I can find out that the E air is equals to D minus of T plus E dielectric plus E dielectric and what is the thickness is T sir. Dielectric की thickness तो T है सर, इसमें क्या सोच रहे हो? हमसे भी आप ऐसे कह रहे हो कि पता नहीं क्या सोचना है. Dielectric की thickness T है, बस हो गया काम. अब now sir you can place the values sigma air sigma by epsilon naught D minus T plus sigma on K epsilon naught T. This is V. And now we are done. We are done. We are done. C is equals to Q by V. E is equals to Q by V, and Q is equals to sigma A, and V is equals to sigma D minus T epsilon naught plus I can take this as common as well. D minus T T by K, sigma will sigma cut, and C is equals to epsilon naught A divided by this is very important. Very important formula, epsilon naught A D minus T plus T by K. ठीक है, T is equals to epsilon naught A upon में D minus T plus T by K. This is very important formula. So you must remember this formula. Shall we move? Now we are done with the integrity. Now we are done with the integrity of capacitance, and we are moving forward towards the connections of capacitors, that how we can connect the capacitors. And capacitors is like chulbula. Chulbula means basically in class 12th you have to study 3 types of loads. R is the resistance load, second C is the capacitive load, and L is the inductive load. So for all these 3 loads you have to calculate the values when they are adding, you have to calculate the values when they are subtracting or when they are in parallel, right? So shall we move? Shall we? Yes. Now moving forward, we have to find out or I'm using this equation only first of all, because variety should be there. Now I'm keeping this here. What if I have to compare this value? What if I have to compare this value with my previous value? I know that C is equals to epsilon naught A. I can mark this as C naught. C naught is equals to epsilon naught A by D. Then what I have to do is I can take common. I can take D as common. So if I am taking D as common, I can say 1 minus T by D plus T by Tk. right? I can say, and now you can say that this is C naught. So C dash is equals to C naught divided by 1 minus T by D plus T by D. Right? And if here, if you put T is equals to D, what you had done there, if you put T is equals to D here, then what will happen? C dash will become C naught 1 minus 1 T by D, yani 1 T upon T, that will become 1 plus T by D 1 by K. So this will cut down and this will be C naught 1 by K and this will be K C naught. So I'll be getting K C naught. ठीक है, तो ये मेरे पास आ जाएगा. Please take a note. This is also very important. Krishang. I hope that this thing is clear to you. Is it? Krishang, Anamika. Please do not delete your chats when you are doing. Why you are deleting your chats? Okay, let's move forward. Now in the next class, what we have to do is we have to solve some questions related to the previous year questions from JEE mains, and also I'll be telling you that how we can combine the capacitance, different types of capacitance. But in today's class, I'm going to derive you that how we can ensure that when the capacitors are connected in series, then how we can give it a value, right? So I'm moving forward with the combinations of capacitors. So combinations of capacitors. So there are two possible combinations and the other one is the mix. So they can be in series, they can be in parallel. For series, you can say this. This is C1, this is C2, this is C3, this is C4. And when I connect this, when I connect these capacitor with voltage V, then what will happen? If I'll connect these capacitor with the voltage V, then what can happen? The voltage here will be V1, voltage here V2, voltage here V3, voltage here V4. So V is equals to V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus V4, because I know that the voltage is divided, and those things which are getting divided, you have to add them up so that you can come up to the final values, right? And we know that Q is equals to CV, right? We know that Q is equals to CV. So from here I can say that V is equals to Q by C. So I can tell you that Q by C, C is the equivalent here, and Q means the charge which is flowing through these circuit, and I can ensure you that all these capacitor will be having same charge because these are connected in series. So in series, what is constant here? What is constant here is charge. So Q by C1 plus Q by C2 plus Q by C3 plus Q by C4. So you can cut this, इसको कट कर सकते हो and आपके पास आ गया बस आंसर. You got the answer, that 1 upon C equivalent is equals to 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3 plus 1 upon C4. You already got the answer. ठीक है, ये आपके पास आंसर आ गया है यहां पर। और ये जो वैल्यू हमारे पास आई है, ये जो वैल्यू हमारे पास आई है, ये आप देख रहे हैं कि जब रेजिस्टेंस कनेक्ट करते थे तो उसमें सीरीज में जब रेजिस्टेंस कनेक्ट करते थे तो क्या आता था, डायरेक्टली ऐड कर देते थे। बट यहां पर आपके पास अगर कैपेसिटर सीरीज में लगे हैं तो क्या आप क्या कर रहे हैं, आप इसको रेसिप्रोकल करके ऐड कर रहे हैं। सो दैट मींस व्हाट वाज गोइंग ऑन देयर इन द रेजिस्टेंस यहां पे जस्ट उल्टा है। तो C4 चुलबुला आप मान लेना, चुलबुला उल्टा चल रहा है। ठीक है, दिस इज अ शॉर्टकट ट्रिक व्हिच आई जनरली यूज टू कीप रिमेंबर दीज थिंग्स। एंड नाउ पैरेलल में हम मान सकते हैं मैंने बोला कि भाई मेरे पास बस तीन ही कैपेसिटेंस C1 C2 एंड C3, ये मेरे पास वोल्टेज है। ठीक है, C1 C2 एंड C3 हमने मान लिया कि मेरे पास है। एंड नाउ आई कैन इंश्योर यू दैट कि अब हमारे पास क्या हो रहा है, जो वोल्टेज है, वोल्टेज इनमें सब में सेम है, बट क्या अलग अलग हमारे पास हो रहा है, चार्जेस अलग अलग रहेंगे सबके हिसाब से, है ना। तो चार्जेस मेरे पास इसमें अलग अलग होंगे, तो मैं बोल सकता हूं जो नेट चार्ज मेरे पास होगा डेट विल बी अ सम ऑफ ऑल दीज चार्जेस Q1 Q2 Q3, and I know that Q is equals to CV, so I can say that it will be C equivalent, and the voltage here, this is C1 V plus C2V plus C3V, so all these will be this thing. Then I can say that C equivalent V is equals to V, you can take V as common, C1 plus C2 plus C3, and you can cut this down, then you can ultimately come up to that C equivalent is equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3, and you can see here कि जब आपके पास ये पैरेलल में लगे हुए हैं तो यहां पर क्या है, ये सीरीज में है। जब यहां पर ये सीरीज में लगे हुए हैं तो कैसे काम कर रहे हैं, पैरेलल की तरह काम कर रहे हैं, है ना, मतलब जैसा आपने रेजिस्टेंस में पढ़ रखा है। सो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू, एंड नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व मल्टीपल क्वेश्चंस ऑन दिस सेम। शैल वी मूव? यस, तो चलिए अब बढ़ते हैं आगे। एंड बहुत ही सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन आपको देता हूं, एंड दिस इज वेरी पॉपुलर क्वेश्चन। लेट अस एज्यूम दिस क्वेश्चन इज फ्रॉम HC वर्मा बुक, एंड यू कैन फाइंड इट इन मल्टीपल बुक्स, but for simplicity I am saying that you can easily find out in HCB. These are the values given to you, and you have to find out the C equivalent. This is A, this is B, right? You have to find out the C equivalent here between A and B. So what it could be? The best part is, let us assume I can draw this circuit again, and when we have technology we do not need to bother about कि भाई ड्रॉ दोबारा से करें ना करें, मेहनत लगेगी। अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूं, यहां से चेंज कर रहा हूं, देखना अभी ध्यान से, मैं इससे थोड़ा सा 90 डिग्री घुमाऊंगा। 90 डिग्री घुमाने का मतलब क्या है, ऐसे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं सर, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। देखिए, इसको इधर लेके गए, इसको इधर लेके जा रहे हैं। अब मैं यहां पे क्या कर रहा हूं, यहां पर मैं इसको थोड़ा सा 90 डिग्री पे घुमाऊंगा, देखिए। कोई दिक्कत? भाई इसको इस पॉइंट से घुमा दिया, इसको पहले इस पॉइंट से घुमा दिया था, कोई भी दिक्कत नहीं है। अब आप देखो, इसको, ये पॉइंट तो दोनों सेम है, इसको मैं इधर ले आता हूं, अब थोड़ा सा इसको और, ठीक है, ये हमारे पास हो गया। यार अब तो कर दोगे क्या, अभी भी चाह रहे हो कि और थोड़ा सा सिंप्लीफाई कर दें, ठीक है, और थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाई कर देते हैं आपके लिए। और अब आपको पता लग गया ये पैरेलल में सभी का कैपेसिटेंस क्या है, मेरे पास सी है, इसका सी है, इसका सी है, तो मेरे पास जो सी इक्विवेलेंट आ जाएगा डेट विल बी 3C। वेरी सिंपल, वेरी सिंपल, वेरी वेरी सिंपल। प्लीज टेक अ नोट ऑफ दिस, ठीक है। चल वी मूव, यस सर प्लीज। नाउ there can be multiple ways that we can form circuits like this, but we will be doing this in the next class, and in this class I'll be giving you some basics formula and the derivations which we must require to for our next class. Now assume that you are having a parallel plate capacitor, right? I'm finding a force on a plate of capacitor. ठीक है, ये हमारे पास है, डिस्टेंस हमारे डी यहाँ पर मार्क कर लिया कि डिस्टेंस हमारे पास डी है और चार्जेस हमारे पास ये रहे हैं। अब अगर आप ये बताइए कि मुझे इस पर अगर फोर्स निकालनी है, फोर्स ऑन अ नेगेटिव प्लेट ड्यू टू दिस पॉजिटिव प्लेट, तो अगर आप यहां पर पहुंच गए हैं एंड इफ यू आर हियर एंड यू वांट टू फाइंड आउट दैट विच हाउ मच फोर्स इज एक्टिंग ऑन दिस नेगेटिव प्लेट ड्यू टू दिस, so you can say that so force means QE, right? The force means QE. Electric field must be due to other plate, and the charge will be due to this plate. How many of you are able to understand, right? And the electric field due to this will be sigma upon 2 epsilon naught. So sir, the force will be minus of Q into sigma upon 2 epsilon naught. ठीक है, ये हमारे पास हो जाएगा। एंड सिग्मा वी ऑलरेडी नो दैट व्हाट इज सिग्मा, सिग्मा इज इक्वल्स टू Q by A. आई कैन सब्स्टिट्यूट दैट सिग्मा हियर, सो मेरे पास कितना आ जाएगा, आई विल गेट माइनस ऑफ Q into Q by A to A epsilon naught. So I'll be getting that force is equals to minus of Q square to A epsilon naught. ये मेरे पास हो जाएगा, ठीक है। सो प्लीज नोट इट डाउन, इट फोर्स ऑन पैरेलल प्लेट कैपेसिटर। नोट इट डाउन। I hope that this thing is clear to you, right? Shall we move forward? Now energy is stored in a capacitor. If somebody asks you that what is the energy stored in a capacitor, I'll write energy stored कैपेसिटर। एनर्जी स्टोर्ड इन अ कैपेसिटर, अगर कोई आपसे पूछ ले तो आप क्या बोलेंगे, व्हाट विल यू टेल? आप बोलेंगे सर एनर्जी का मतलब क्या, वर्क। तो कितना वर्क हम काम करने में लगाएंगे, पॉजिटिव प्लेट से नेगेटिव प्लेट में एक चार्ज को लेके जाएंगे तो कितना वर्क हमारे पास हो जाएगा। तो पोटेंशियल इज इक्वल्स टू क्यू बाई वी, राइट। वर्क डन इज इक्वल्स टू वी क्यू। ये आपके पास है। अगर मैंने बोला छोटा सा काम आप कर रहे हैं तो आपके पास ये हो जाएगा डी डब्ल्यू इज इक्वल्स टू वी डी क्यू, राइट, इतना सा काम करने के लिए। अब जो आपके पास क्या होता है, Q इज इक्वल्स टू सी वी, और V आपके पास क्या होता है, Q बाय सी। तो इसको आप अगर इधर रिप्लेस कर देंगे सो यू विल गेट डी डब्ल्यू इज इक्वल्स टू क्यू बाय सी एंड डी क्यू। तो अब आप इसको इंटीग्रेट करके जब वर्क डन निकालना चाहेंगे, अगर आप इसी को इंटीग्रेट कर दें और वर्क डन निकालना चाहें तो आप क्या कहेंगे, 1/c को यहीं निकाल दो, ठीक है। और इसको अगर इंटीग्रेट कर रहे हैं तो आपके पास क्या आएगा, क्यू डी क्यू, और आपके पास कितना आ जाएगा, क्यू स्क्वायर बाय 2। तो वर्क डन ये आपके पास आ गया क्यू स्क्वायर बाय 2c, और यही हमारे पास एनर्जी है, यही हमारे पास एनर्जी है, इसी को हम यूज करेंगे, ठीक है। अब ये तो आपके पास आ गया। अब अगर मैंने इसी में बोला कि एनर्जी स्टोर्ड इन अ कैपेसिटर, मेरे पास ये चीज आ गई है। अब इसमें मैं जानता हूं कि Q इज इक्वल टू सी वी हमारे पास होता है, राइट। Q इज इक्वल टू सी वी हमारे पास है। तो अगर मैं उसको सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दूं, सिंस Q इज इक्वल टू सी वी हमारे पास है, तो वर्क डन इज इक्वल टू हाफ सी वी स्क्वायर मेरे पास आ जाएगा, ठीक है। और अब आप क्या करिए, अब आप C को रख दीजिए Q बाय V। तो अगर Q बाय V उसको रखेंगे तो आपके पास आ जाएगा थर्ड वर्क डन इज इक्वल टू हाफ क्यू वी। तो ये तीन फॉर्मूला आपके पास आ गए, एंड दीज थ्री फॉर्मुलाज आर वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू। These three formulas are very very important for you for the energy stored in a capacitor, right? So please note it down, इसको भी नोट कर लो, ये भी काम आएगा। फिर नेक्स्ट क्लास जो हमारी है उसमें हम क्वेश्चंस करेंगे, प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चंस करेंगे, तो उनमें ये सारी चीजें काम आएगी। एक और चीज हमें करनी है जो हमारे पास है, एनर्जी डेंसिटी इन अ कैपेसिटर, ठीक है। एनर्जी डेंसिटी, एनर्जी डेंसिटी इन अ कैपेसिटर। तो अगर हम बात करते हैं एनर्जी डेंसिटी की, इफ वी टॉक अबाउट एनर्जी डेंसिटी, तो कैसे हम बात कर सकते हैं। आप बोल सकते हैं भाई एनर्जी अपॉन वॉल्यूम। एनर्जी डेंसिटी का तो मतलब यही है कि एनर्जी अपॉन वॉल्यूम। तो मैं बोल सकता हूं एनर्जी अपॉन वॉल्यूम, बिल्कुल सही। एनर्जी हमारे पास क्या है, हाफ सी वी स्क्वायर, और वॉल्यूम आपके पास क्या है, एडी। सी आपके पास क्या है, एप्सिलॉन नॉट ए बाई डी। वी स्क्वायर आपके पास क्या है, ईडी, लिख लो इसको। लिख सकते हैं ईडी। ये डी जो आपके पास है ये इससे कट जाएगा, ये वाला इससे कट जाएगा, ठीक है। तो आपके पास ये जो ए है ये इससे कट जाएगा, और आपके पास यू जो है आ जाएगा हाफ एप्सिलॉन नॉट ई स्क्वायर। ये आपके पास एनर्जी डेंसिटी का फॉर्मूला आ गया। सो नाउ वी आर डन विद वेरी बेसिक फॉर्मूलाज, एंड इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास व्हिच वी आर हैविंग एट 7 PM we will be solving previous year questions from JEE Mains and JEE Advanced which has come in recent years, and also we are doing questions on how we can solve the questions related to the combinations of capacitor. So very important lecture, do not miss that lecture, and please check out the playlist if you want. I think that these things are clear to you, right? Right now, one important concept, important note. Imagine that you are having a capacitor and you connect this capacitor with a voltage V. एक वोल्टेज V के साथ आपने कनेक्ट कर रखा है। यहाँ पे आपके पास पॉजिटिव 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 बैटरी आ गई, यहाँ पे आपके पास नेगेटिव 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 चार्जेस आ गए, ठीक है। और आपने इस तरीके से कनेक्ट इसको कर रखा है। तो अब आप जानते हैं कि अगर कैपेसिटर कनेक्टेड है तो कैपेसिटी इसके पास रहेगी, चार्ज भी इसके पास रहेगा, चार्ज स्टोर कर लेगा ये। चार्ज को स्टोर कर लेगा, ठीक है, करेगा कि नहीं करेगा, कर लेगा। और वो चार्ज अगर मैंने क्या करा, इसको डिस्कनेक्ट कर दिया, अगर इसको डिस्कनेक्ट कर दिया और डिस्कनेक्ट करके हमने इसे अगर कनेक्ट कर दिया है, डिस्कनेक्ट करके बस रखा हुआ है, ऐसे ही रखा हुआ है, तो ये मेरे पास प्लस प्लस है, ये मेरे पास माइनस माइनस है, ठीक है। और हमने इसको ऐसे ही रख दिया डिस्कनेक्ट करके, तो अब क्या होगा, अब इसके पास चार्ज जो है ना वो फिक्स रहेगा। हम इसे कोई बैटरी से कनेक्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं, नो बैटरीज, नो बैटरी और कैपेसिटर हमने यूज नहीं किया, ठीक है, नो यूज ऑफ बैटरी और कैपेसिटर, हमने कुछ भी यूज नहीं किया अभी। बस इसको इसी तरीके से रखा हुआ है, तो आपके पास क्या रहेगा, आपके पास जो चार्ज है वो फिक्स रहेगा, Q will always fixed, ठीक है। और कैपेसिटेंस की अगर मैं बात करूं, अगर कैपेसिटेंस आपने इसके अंदर डाइलेक्ट्रिक इंसर्ट कर दिया है, इफ यू इंसर्ट अ डाइलेक्ट्रिक हियर, देन व्हाट विल हैपन, अगर आपने एक डाइलेक्ट्रिक इसके अंदर इंसर्ट कर दिया है, डाइलेक्ट्रिक इंसर्ट कर दिया, तो आपके पास जो कैपेसिटेंस है ना सी डैश, वो हमारे पास बढ़ जाएगा। वो कितने टाइम्स बढ़ जाएगा, डेट विल बी के सी, ये हमारे पास हो जाएगा, विल बी हैविंग एन इंक्रीज कैपेसिटेंस दैट इज इक्विवेलेंट टू के सी, राइट। एंड नाउ व्हाट विल हैपेंस टू द voltage, please do let me know that what will happens to the voltage. You know that Q is equals to CV, right, and V is equals to Q by C. Now you already seeing that what is changing here, the Q will remain same, C only change, so I can say that V dash will become V by K. Please take a note of these things because these things are very very important for you, right. And we will continue from here in our next class. And before we end, I want to give you one information that APJ Academy is also conducting a paid courses. In paid courses, we are providing you multiple sessions. Also, we are providing you a theory, complete revision theory classes instantly whenever you are purchasing the lectures. And the day you are purchasing the lecture, you are also getting a study material from us. And once you are done with this and these things, then you are also getting a live webinar, means the live classes you will be getting. And after every live class, you will be having one homework sheet with you, and you have to finish those homework sheets, and we are continuously checking that. No one in this internet era will be providing you this facility of homework checking. We are providing you, so we are continuously checking your homework. And now if you are interested in buying our course, which is currently available at rupees 490 only, you can purchase this using any of the online payment methods. And also one information for you, that part offer or part course is also available, for which you can make the part payment. Like if you only want a structured course from us, that you want the video lectures from us one by one, then you can purchase that as well. If you only want the study material from us, you can purchase that. If you only want the test series, question bank, crash course, assignment and DPPs, you can purchase that at your convenience. So complete democracy is in your hand, complete control is in your hand. And currently I want to say, I am reiterating that currently this is the best time when you have to buy our subscription, because currently an enormous discount is going on. The course which was earlier at rupees, the course which was selling earlier at rupees 3990 is now priced at 490. So you can get complete 1 month access, and using that access, what you can do, you can have a complete dedicated mentored sessions only designed for you. So if you or your friend are planning to join, please enroll in this course, and do let me know. If you have any doubt, then visit. If you have any doubt, check description. Check description for detail how to buy. And other than that, You can send me message on Telegram, Manoj Sir JEE. Manoj Sir JEE. This is my Telegram ID, so you can send me a text message there as well. So I'm ending my class here only. So thank you everyone for joining the session. We will meet again in the future class. Bye bye.